darkness. What's up, everyone? Are you ready to finally finish this? I don't know if I'm ready, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm ready. You ready for the boss malding session? You really wish harm upon me, huh? I didn't know it was like that, Magia. Two stages of hell? Well, I can say that I've managed to figure out how I want my my little mobile game set up now, so you can see everything's working as it should. Face cam's not on over here, but you know, we can play games back on mobile again. We got everything working. So that's cool. So probably for the next chapter of Arknights, I'll probably be back on the phone. We'll see. No longer double audio. You want to find out? Sounds great, right? What is that game? It's Revenger Saga. It's just an idle game. It's something that I just kind of have on when there's nothing to do. Just like kind of leveling stuff up. Yeah. So we got that all figured out. We can play mobile games again. Yeah. All right. As soon as this completes, we can Annihilation 3 stream win. I don't know what you're talking about. We just gotta do the same thing over and over again. Dust, I saw your messages, bruh. I was half asleep, bro. I was half asleep. Why don't you skip Annihilation? Don't have any skip tickets. Do you prefer Arknights on mobile now that that you played on PC? I just like playing games on, like, mobile games on the actual device. That's all it is. Like, yeah, it's fun playing it on mobile, but you guys don't see it. But there are moments where, like, my reaction time is just ass because I'm using a mouse, knowing that I could just drag my finger up to the thing. I know it's stupid, but I mean, I have my mind, like, partitioned to work a specific way for specific games. Like, if I'm playing a shooter, mouse and keyboard, everything just functions properly. If I'm playing an action RPG, I play best on controller. It's really weird. Yeah, that's why I just use it on iPad. Yeah, games like this just play better on mobile devices. So when I'm playing Arknights, I kind of just, I don't know, I play better when I can drag my units over to where they're supposed to be. That's just how I've always played the game. Comey? I wake up and Chaotik is already has me doing research on this new horrifying channel meant to be a war. Oh yeah. So what she's talking about is I have a new section in the Discord. It's called Monday. I deserved that, didn't I? I deserved that, didn't I? You know what? I'm not even gonna be mad at you this time, Comey. Comey, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. If you just received a gifted membership, make sure you thank Comey. So I have a new channel in the Discord, and the whole purpose is just me to start wars with all of you guys. So you guys can you pretty much it's gacha, but for anime characters and video game characters. And when someone pulls for a character, that doesn't mean it's yours. The first person to emote that specific one is the only one that owns it, right? So yeah, see, this one says that Von Nugget Zero owns this one, so nobody else in the server can own this. So it's just me starting a war in the channel. I just figured it would be funny. Like, I could probably scroll up here and see people trying to get characters for stuff. The way it works is pretty much let me just do it this way because it's faster. And anyone can claim these as they popped up, but I only have a certain amount of rolls that I can do. I can't do it over and over. See, now I gotta wait 22 minutes before I can do it. It's in a message in the mod channel. I couldn't find anything. I'm also not sure it's that important to complete the tutorial. Tell the people in the server that. The only reason I even said something about it was because they asked me to fix it, and I'm just like, what needs to be fixed? It works. So yeah. So it's just a little thing that I just threw in here. I see it's like NFT. Not really. You're not buying into a system meant to take your money and give you a subpar game. Let's see. All right, so I turned the music off over here. Boom, boom.
And will remain confidential. But I know that your actions saved lives. I've spent a long time trying to gauge just how trustworthy.
Now I see a whole bunch of
Rhodes
people in the
Island
freaking
is.
room trying to get characters that they want.
As for my conclusion, I trust you had no trouble setting
I
up
made
the
sure
office
it's
in London.
hard to get the characters that you actually want. So you're gonna be in there for a couple days, unless you get absolutely lucky. Like, you literally have video game characters, anime characters, both male and female. Like, I made it hard. All right. Today's the day, guys. Today's the day. 12/19. You guys ready? Finish your annihilation first? Nah, it'll be done. It'll be done to it'll be done later. Nah. I'll never pitch something that I actually feel is a legit scam to you guys. And I feel like NFTs are legit scams. So, no. Yo, Chaotik, you don't play that thing. What's it called again? Super Ultra Jiggle Physic Gotcha game? Talking about Nikkei? Oh, you're talking about yeah, I know what you're talking about. It starts with an N. I just didn't get in the test. It's a test. What do you mean? Shut up, okay? Shut up. All right. Let's don't forget water. You mean this? You mean this? You mean this? Not today. Only 3 child's play. Fight me, Comey. All right, actually don't. Never mind. Let's never mind. All right, let's do this. What the fuck is that? Huh? What the fuck is that? It's blocked off. Drone units. Drone units can fly into it. Oh no, this is gonna be ass. Oh, it's right into the battle too. Fucking Christ, you didn't even ease me into it.
Are we gonna eat goodies when we get back? Hostile sighted. Over.
Okay, so they're gonna go, yep. Oh, it's these motherfuckers. Okay.
Your lives are mine to protect.
信号はあんたには悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
I will protect us all.
We scam over here. You know what? I found out a better way to do it already.
The pain of burning, I can bear much more of. Just don't let anyone else disappear to the flames again.
All operators must maintain strict discipline.
油断してはいけません。
Okay, so
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。ふん、こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
oh, I can't because of the fucking system blocking out my. Oh man, I hate this already.
Please, trust in me.
信号はこれで分かったでしょ。
Understood. All right.
I'm prepared to fight.
At least that's a better position for her at the beginning.
I'm prepared to fear not the firelight.
Follow me!
Seriously? Oh, it's starting off with a fucking bang. Okay. Oh my Jesus Christ! What's going on?
信号はあんた誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
This is horrible!
Where did I go wrong?
Chat, I know you guys warned me, but I thought it was another situation where you guys overpressed how hard something was.
A day of fine sun and gentle breeze. I hope everyone makes it home safe.
22. 16. 21. We're gonna have to replace you. 20. 21, 24, 29.
The day shall come for every land dweller. The day they find a cold weapon in their arms. And I learned it the hard way. I don't want to break that one. As easy as that would help, as much as that would help, I don't want to do that. So we're going to toss this at the bottom. We're not going to rush any of this. We're going to start from bottom up. I'll cover my allies.
Oh god, they can reach that far? Oh, she's dead. Maybe not. Okay. Oh my Lanta? Okay. Jeebus! You spawned them right on her ass!
I will protect us all.
What is that range? Oh my gosh.
There is no hesitating in battle.
And I still have to worry about that too. And this is an enemy. I hate this, dude. And I have to deal with them
burning. I can bear
right
much
away
more.
because if I don't,
Just
they're gonna go right into
let
the.
anyone else disappear to the flames again.
ETA 6 mics.
これ以上は進ませません。
武器は磨いてある。
どこに向かまとめてかかってきやがれ。
相手のターゲットは誰かな。
Your lives are mine to protect.
This sucks. Even he's falling prey to this shit. Come on.
Arch unit charging.
Fuck! They just keep spawning!
The performance ends, and the audience scatters. After such a conclusion, how long can the strings continue to vibrate?
I don't even know how to start this shit.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. We better make them count.
Congratulations, Arknights. You've developed a system where I cannot just go straight up, let's toss my best units right in there to handle the situation. Oh, I'm not watching a guide. We don't watch guides here. If you think we're gonna watch a guide just because I'm struggling, you're new. You're new. I need something. Hold on. I need something. Shining's 19.
A battle for our own deliverance. Is it not?
I'm gonna be struggling for a little bit until I figure out a good strategy to start this off with. But we're gonna start this off
not what's sown by malice.
by throwing her here.
I'm listening.
What tones are your souls in?
Tis but a flash in the drift of time. Grief.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Not far enough up. Oh, that handled that really quick.
Roar.
A word I've not heard in a long, long time. Grief ever echoes in our souls.
相手のターゲットは誰かな?
Yeah, because I took care of that too soon. He said what?
Agony.
I'm gonna try and figure this out first before I restart. I'm gonna let him go. That's a red.
Please, trust in me.
Don't keep you can't hide your fear.
Fear not.
It's crazy how he's just standing there too.
Your life is mine.
Fear not the firelight.
And he's just passing on through. How can I take those out really fucking quick?
The performance ends, and the audience scatters. After such a conclusion, how long can the strings continue to vibrate?
Let's go! Steward, what was I supposed to do next?
Picked out your bait yet?
Better
watch your step.
Flourish or perish. Your life is mine to protect. Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Don't keep you can't hide your fear.
What would you like to hear? Liberty and sunlight, all around us.
Your life is mine to protect.
問題ないよ.
Fear not.
問題ないよ. いや悪いね. 僕は別に信徒じゃないよ.
You're
lives are mine. Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Understood.
Don't keep me waiting.
That's fine. It's still taking damage. I think I'm safe. No way!
戦場は墓場よ。いくらでも待つよ。
I wasn't supposed clear skies for Qingming, rain clouds for Guoyu.
Let's put them 6 feet under.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Oh my god.
Don't keep me waiting. I know what you can't hide your fear.
Wrong fucking target.
Got it. Give me a basin to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
Your life is mine to protect.
What would you suffering will come to rest.
I hate this fucking
Agony
mechanic
ever
so much.
etched on our hearts.
I wasn't supposed to act, but... Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Agony ever etched on our hearts. Agony ever etched on our hearts.
An arm, an eye, or maybe something else. More than enough to trade for a few enemy heads.
This is a lot.
Or would you
This is
rather
a
bear
lot.
the price of failure?
I made progress
Suit
though.
yourself.
All operators must maintain strict discipline.
When were the seeds of this tragedy planted?
A solo to you.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Flourish or perish.
Ecstasy as bright as gold.
I wasn't the branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruin.
You can't hide your fear.
Let's put them 6 feet under.
Your life is mine to protect.
Forward. Fear not.
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
This will be over soon. Fear not.
問題ないよ。
Your lives are mine to protect. Got it.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Got it. Give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Where do you wish this endless burn? You needn't bear.
I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
That's fine.
Yielding is not an option.
I know what to do. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
The comfort, feel your own self. To your heart's
Ah, one
content.
panel off.
Solidify.
わかった。わかった。遅れたな。
Solidify.
これ以上は進ませません。
So you're just not gonna get hit by that, like at all.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
まとめてかかってきやがれ。
Wait till you come back. Come on. Nope, you're
Fear
dead.
not.
Really? One fucking hit. Oh, that's ass.
Agony ever etched on our hearts.
Most are gone. Got it. Give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
You can't hide your fear.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Understood.
I wasn't supposed to. Clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for glue.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Don't tell me the next one's like this. Don't tell me the next one's like
Just
this.
who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Mission accomplished.
Okay. I'm starting to regret this. Sneaking in here was not a good idea. The higher the place, the more complete and larger the shadows are. But this place is a little too high up. Can you let me go? No can do, girly. Don't you get any funny ideas either. The ship is way too big, and I'd appreciate a cute girl helping me keep an eye out for any soldiers popping up. Do you also call yourself a Victorian Sarkaz? No, I'm a Kazdel Sarkaz. Wait, but if you're a Kazdel Sarkaz, then why aren't you working for General Manfred in the military commission? I work only for myself. Where's the ship headed? I don't like seeing kids suffer. I don't know. I really don't. What exactly is your job here? Being a Sarkaz mercenary. A Sarkaz mercenary who hasn't killed before. You can't even silently draw your weapon while being captured. What's Manfred even planning to do here? Open a kindergarten? General Manfred says he wants me to learn what war is. Well, how's that going? I think it's just people killing another group of people. Congratulations, we share the same view. This ship sure flies high. She's a fucking smartass, bro, and I love it, dude. The general says it's because it's a revenant. A revenant. So that's why. That's why Ascalon was in so much pain. Good thing they're conspicuous. Conspicuous? Yeah, conspicuous. The ship is still ascending. Judging by our... Okay. Maybe I just forgot. Or didn't pay attention. But how the fuck did she end? Is she the only one that's still on the ship? Judging by our heading, it's not flying towards the battlefield. The ship is returning to Londinium. You flew out of Londinium, fired a shot at the Duke's warship, and then stopped for a few days in Norport Borough. She was a little sneaky. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. From our group, yes. Okay. They were in the docking area. She snuck on the ship while Albana and Damazdi threw hands. Got it. And now that the Dukes are on their way with their fleets, you're retreating? Seems like I need to change my impression of Manfred. Not only is he passionate about... What is that? Pedagoggy. The method of and practice of teaching, especially as an academic subject or theoretical concept. Pedagogy. But he likes to take the ship out for little drives too. Alright, you don't know anything at all. Hold on, let me turn off my sounds. What's your name? Paprika. So you're the Paprika mentioned in the report I read. You freed the workers from Munitions Factory 11, and then you were caught by Manfred. Yeah, I know you can hear that. That's why I turned it off. For a Sarkaz mercenary, is that not honorable? For a Sarkaz mercenary, honor is the worst kind of shame. Okay. You've been to Kazdel before, right? What's it like? My old captain told me that it's our old home, our homeland. Jesus Christ. Where did you grow up? Columbia. No wonder. Every Sarkaz that hasn't been to Kazdel thinks it's probably an adorable, sweet little place. That's just your own wishful thinking. Think of the filthiest, most disgusting, any derogatory adjective you can muster, and multiply that by 100. Now that's Kazdel. Sounds like most people wouldn't like it. Then why? Why do so many Sarkaz call it home? Because they need a home. They think as long as they have a home, everything will fall neatly into place. All discrimination, all persecution against them will cease. And they'll once again be able to puff out their chests in pride. It's silly. Or maybe you think that because you're not a Sarkaz. Wow. You like to ask questions, little girl, but that's not a good habit in wartime. I was only making a guess. Please don't get angry. I'm just real curious. Nobody here wants to talk to me, and General Manfred is always busy. They're all so excited and always talk about doing great things, but why don't I feel it? All I've seen is familiar faces dying one by one, getting replaced by fresh faces. But when those become familiar, same thing happens again and again. I feel like I shouldn't be here at all. Does it actually matter if someone is a Sarkaz or not? If everyone thinks you're a Sarkaz, then you might... Damn. If everyone thinks you're a Sarkaz, then you might as well grind down your horns and pretend to be one. Because you can only survive as a Sarkaz. And when it comes to surviving, your feelings don't matter at all. And that's why you join this war with the Sarkaz. Seems like you should stay with Manfred a while longer. Slow down. Holy shit. He hasn't taught you the most important things you need to know about war. General Manfred lent me a book, A History of Sarkaz War. I know the author. His name is Horror, and he's an idiot. Sarkaz War, Victorian War, Ducal War, Royal Court War. Only an idiot talks about stuff like that. Who'd be arrogant enough to claim a war for themselves? I sure wouldn't, at least. War is war, and that's all there is to it. You don't believe this war can save us all. Then what do you believe in? I believe when you're hungry, you have to eat. When you're thirsty, you need to drink. Swing your arms around for too long, it will tire you out. And if I jump out of this ship, I will die. Oh no. Shit, the very scene that comes to mind is her jumping out of the fucking ship. I only believe in these things that can't be given meaning. Toying around with meaning is the root of all suffering. And there he is. In the same way I believe that profits make people impulsive, fear makes them impatient. And a burning fire cannot be easily extinguished, and the resulting conflicts cannot be easily ended. Inez, as a guest, you should have greeted me first. It's been a while, Manfred. Indeed it has. So why don't you stay? You can admire the scenery with us. The storm is quickly approaching. Inez and Manfred turn to look out the window. They see the smoke and dust rising in the distance and several high-speed battleship fleets approaching. This airship high up in the sky is attracting the attention of every ducal force already stationed nearby. A sudden flash of clarity shoots through Inez upon seeing these little battleships scrambling like insects in the shadow of an airship. You want the flames? No, the flames have already been ignited. You're just using this ship as kindling to keep it in the air. Huh. Castor, Wellington, Windermere, and maybe Normandy too. The representatives of these greedy dukes are all gathered on this plate, while their masters' fleets observe their rivals as they make their way here. This airship is moving so quickly, or so slow. Jesus, I completely swapped the word. This airship is moving so slowly because you're waiting for them, you're tempting them. The dukes would rather not let the airship hide behind Londinium's robust city walls, so they gather here. And this is what you've all been waiting for. A perfectly little shooting gallery for the Shard. Should I be glad that Hodor's partner is so sharp? A shame you put it together so late. Men sees her. So what did she tell you, Paprika? She said war is war, and that's all there is to it. Indeed, that's all. If she could just see the big picture, just how many things surrounding war would she see? Is this the scene where she's running in the trailer? This intelligence must be delivered. Inez has to admit that the military commission has drawn up a brilliant plan. She can foresee what will happen next. The Shard's catastrophe will severely damage the Duke's forces, and furthermore, said damage will be credited to not just the Sarkaz, but also their respective rivals. And once Victoria's storm-bringing prowess is drawn out into the open, any country across the lands will feel fear, and also fury. Every seat of power will want to destroy this one, or possess it for themselves. What if, at this time, the Dukes guarding the borders slack on their duties because of their infighting? Dinian, Ursus, Casimirs, and even the old Gaulish regions would never let this opportunity slip. This is only the first flame. Soon an unstoppable blaze will sweep across the entire land. Inez knows there's still time. It's not too late. As long as she can get the information out. A shadow approaches at the end of the corridor. It's not her own shadow, but the owner of this vessel. Inez, who has heard rumors from her old partner about the Revenant, is for the first time in her life glad that she isn't a real Sarkaz. Yep, Shadow's still here. The sun rises, the long night having finally oh man. I would be scared to be roaming this ship, because if I remember correctly, all Sarkaz on this ship is feeling whatever the Revenant wants them to see. So that's probably why she's happy she's not a Sarkaz, right? The sun rises, the long night having finally passed, and the mobile plate below her casts an extremely long shadow. Right. I should thank myself for finding such a high place. I'm guessing that a jump from here would probably kill me. Who would have thought that today, the Inez who always comes back from the brink of death is finally embracing it? Porter and W are gonna laugh themselves to death. I hope they don't get to see me in such a wretched state. And then she jumps out the window. Yeah. Fuck. She falls, a gale blowing through her hair, and she can hardly keep her eyes open. But it's only at this height she can take all the shadows of Norport into her view. Only at this height can she manipulate these shadows at the stretch as far as she can see. She knows that she only has a few seconds to make it, quickly falling into the shadows before her. Now, death is already lingering beyond the door.
No matter the sins, all the
That's
falls
crazy. Are they really like... Okay, she's
time.
not dead. She's not dead. There's no way that she ends up dying from this. Like, there's no way. A face-to-face meeting that transcends even time. Alas, you did not receive an invitation. Thank God, no drones. Holy shit. I'm gonna leave it alone for now, just until I figure out what's going on in this one, because you guys are making me kind of scared. Oh my God, that's the Duke of Windermere? I'm on your fucking side. Oh my Jesus Christ. Bro folded. Did old Wellington send his entire reserve fleet here? Yes, Your Grace. The Duke of Wellington seems to be fighting that ship. He must be sure of his victory. The frontline forces must have already exchanged fire with the Sarkaz. There's still Castor. That woman has barely ever stepped outside her Desamine. But even she's not staying put this time. Just how valuable is the ship to be worth all their trouble? Your Grace, the strategists are also recommending that we obtain such technology. Yeah, Inez was right. as we can from this airship. Inez was right. Whether we stand against the Sarkaz or other possible rivals, such an unprecedented weapon will allow us to control an even larger airspace. Shut them up. What possible opponents? They're inciting me to break up Victoria. I came here solely to bring Delphine home. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That just clicked. Oh, shit. That's, yeah. That's, yeah. We need her as a playable character so I can obtain her. They're also saying that Norport Borough may be in terrible shape right now. Delphine will be fine. She's my daughter after all. God damn, Delphine, you're gonna look like that. Your Grace, haven't I said before that running inside the ship is forbidden? Please, take a look at the shadow of that moving plate. Something's not quite right. Duke Windermere takes the telescope offered by the adjutant. The shadow of the moving plate cast by the morning sun does not resemble Norport Borough. Is this because the structure blocking it? Windermere thinks it strangely resembles a tower. A tower or a shard. Is that the shard's shadow? How can this be? Is this a natural phenomenon, or how long did you say it would take for Castor and Wellington's troops to arrive? Perhaps within the next 2 hours. A rare event indeed, for the troops of 3 dukes to all coincidentally converge near this area. According to the reports we received earlier, a few other dukes are also planning their moves, so it would not be too surprising to see their warships on the move here. I've been in the army for many years, and yet this is the first time I've seen something like this. Full stop. All units, stop immediately. Get all of them clear of the area at once. Send a red flare to warn our allies. Quickly, now. Send a plain text to every Victorian unit in the region. This place could well be the target of the Shard's attack. Alright. Don't turn the ship. Speed it toward Norport Borough. I have to find Delphine before the storm comes. Red flames blossom under the clouds, and the distorted shadows return to their original state. Impressive work, Inez. It was going to be a simple test shot, not at our full power, but we have many other locations to choose for next time. I do have to admit, I have some tiny regrets, but the military commission always has more than a single plan. Inform the undead king. It's time to rouse the troops. Wow. Reuse? The storm will open a path for him. Inez often says death is also a tool. She would sometimes joke to Hodor that she might be getting a little too used to playing dead. But now, as she stands on death's door, Inez realizes that she feels calmer than... She closes her eyes. A blaze abruptly bakes her face, along with an intense shockwave. The unique smell of the explosives is well familiar to Inez. Her lips curl up. Dust and smoke from the explosion engulfs her with embers, still retaining... Oh! I get it! She used the ability to manipulate the shadows to get the word across. That's how the Duke of Windermere understood what was happening. That was her getting the message out. I get it. Dust and smoke from the explosion engulfs her with embers, still retaining the heat of the flames. I was like, if she dies here, then she ain't getting shit out. These embers gather, dance, and weave together. Sarkis' history is woven of embers, but occasionally other things are knitted from the smoldering remains. For example, Inez falls headfirst into a cushiony cloud of smoke and dust. A giant web of embers holds her aloft. I never should have expected that the two of them would come up with anything better. Hey Inez, still alive and kick. Wait, that explosion was pretty tough, so don't blame me if any minor issues crop up. Aw man, Hodor, let's just bury her. Started to rain on your parade. I'm still alive for now. Let's go! Fuck you guys! Ah, Killjoy. Did you like the fireworks I set off for you? And guess what I secretly sewed into your clothes? Wow, who would have guessed? A tracking device. Do you think I never noticed it? Shoddy stitching. Your darning skills are honestly embarrassing. Yeah, I hate you guys. Y'all thought you were slick. Hodor and W did what W did in her 3D animation. She used the explosion shockwave to stop Inez from crashing to the ground. Ah, got it. That was supposed to be a present for you, but well, I guess this way's fine too. And these... Don't you know how difficult it is to keep clothes clean and tidy on the battlefield? And you still threw me into a ball of smoldering ashes. You used to call my arts embers. Not in the mood for that now. You're pretty seriously injured. Better than being dead. What? Hodor, you had arts to cast all along? I thought you only knew how to chop at guys with your knife. Oh my god. They can't keep bringing all the hotties together in one. Embers, no wonder you're so unfazed whenever I throw a bomb at your face. So are you not afraid of getting shot? I am. They really made W look like a little fucking brat here. But I still like the picture. Can you fling ashes at someone else's face? No. Is your permanently haggard scowl a side effect of your arts? Shut up. How many years has it been since I've seen you in such a pathetic state, Inez? Believe me, you'll never see me like this again. Don't be too confident now. We might just bump you into Sacred Art, having a leisurely stroll on our way back. W, can I ask you to swap your little hypothetical there? Oh, that's ass. Like they're gonna throw W at. Oh, Jesus. What? Did you develop feelings for the crusty old monsters of the royal court after hanging out with Manfred for so long? Hey, you should be thanking me. If I didn't bump you scuttling around on my way back, you might have gotten recaptured by your old besties. Maybe I'll head back to prison so I can at least enjoy some peace and quiet without you. Be my guest. I'll even do you a solid and report you to Therisis. Where are we headed? W safe house. Fine, I could force myself to pretend we're going home. And also, thanks. Oh man, I love them. I really love them. They're fucking perfect. They're fucking perfect. I want to go back. What's taking her so long today? She injured her leg or something? We gotta help her out. She'll be grateful that we're bound to get a few bottles. Are they still waiting for her? What you standing around for? Let's move. Norport's a sea of flames right now. Baird's not dumb. She can keep herself safe. Yeah, she's dead. What are you on about? Morgan, this is no time for a laugh. I said Baird's dead. Didn't you see that butterfly knife? It was covered in blood. Baird's always kept that on her person. There's no mistaking it. That knife is in someone else's hand, and that knife in someone else's hand only means one thing. I mean, it might just be a misunderstanding. Maybe she lost her knife or something. She's got her careless moments too, right? Oh man. Not you, Indra. You showing that you're... Not like she's never lost nothing before. Remember that one year when she's accidentally lost your carton of eggs? We're supposed to have fried eggs that morning. Sometimes she slips up, no big deal. Hannah, McLaren is holding her knife. Baird went back just to look for him. He's deaf in both ears, so they've been friends for years. You're trying to scare me. Baird probably just lent her knife to McLaren for a bit. Nothing wrong with that, right? I'll go ask him. He can tell us. It was a Hannah. Where is he? McLaren left Norport along with us, right? So he's definitely in the crowd. We'll just ask him. This ought to be a misunderstanding. McLaren, where are you? McLaren. Hannah, he can't hear you. I'll kill the bugger. He's dead when I find him. I'll smash every bone in his body. Hannah, that's enough. Vina, did you already know about this? Bloody hell, why haven't I gone and smashed his skull in for Baird? You think I don't want to? You think I don't want to? Because there's no meaning to it. Rubbing out a frightened deaf... Oh my god. She's really dead. Like she's gone. Rubbing out a frightened deaf man makes no bloody sense at all. Hannah, I hate it. I hate all of this. I'm a fool through and through. A self-righteous twit. Allerdale, Baird. If I hadn't involved myself in this, they wouldn't have... What did I even come back for? What did I even think I came back for? Was this a mistake from the very beginning? Born of a false sense of responsibility? How did she really see them? Her friends whom she went through thick and thin and all kinds of hardships with. Could it be that this friendship she cherishes so deeply was actually just an excuse to deceive even herself? Could it be that she of all people has gradually come to see herself as a king, grant mercy, sow benevolence, and then harvest hope and reverence? What exactly did she want to achieve here? What exactly did she expect to achieve here? Rena, we came back because we couldn't stand it. We're just watching from the side. Because this is our street, our turf, our country. You're always charging ahead, but this isn't your responsibility. We're not following you to see what kind of person you'll become. Vina, you're just our Vina, right? Of course. I'm just Vina. This I swear. They did a good job at building Baird up to be a character that they made her seem like she was going to be like a crucial part of the story in some way. Well, technically she was in a way. All that just to kill her off, man? This chapter hits really hard emotionally, although nothing much moves in the overall story. Yeah. Yeah. They did a really good job at building her up. That's why I thought she was going to be a playable character. A really good job at building her up. Where should we bring these people from Norport Borough? You can't just let them fend for themselves in the wilderness, right? Is the Duke of Windermere just gonna show up and take... Okay. Besides, this is the heart of the battle. These townspeople can live on my mother's land if they're willing to move. Mother has a nomadic city in the vicinity of Londinium. It's a rather tiny fortress city, but it'll be no problem to accommodate them. Got any other ideas, Cater? You know, Delphine, ever since you stopped hiding your identity, you've changed the way you speak. I know what happened with Baird has upset you. It upset us all, but right now, there's no need to dampen our spirits even more. It's just, finally found you, Damasti. Could we please have some water to drink? that Draco. We don't like those flames of hers, so difficult to extinguish. Damasti. Ascalon. It's been a while, huh? What did you come here for? We're thirsty. And to offer a greeting to the little King of Sarkis here. That Banshee speaks pretty highly of you. Amiya, get behind me. It's alright, Doctor. I've never seen our guests here in their current form, but I know them very well. They've appeared frequently in those histories. But they're always wandering outside the royal court. And they're not interested in anything except themselves. Damasti fragment. Why have you appeared before us? I need more than that. So you really are the genuine king of Sarkis, little bunny. That thing seems to have also tormented you quite a bit. Good job holding all that in your little head while not being a Sarkis. Memory is the most precious thing to us, but it can sometimes be our poison. So you see, we do appear to have something to talk about. Are you also of the opinion that I'm not worthy of being the crown of the King of Sarkis? I see that talkative revenant really put you through the ringer. Don't mind it. He's never been the kindly type. You're an ancient Sarkis. So, how do you think a king should act? Oh, good question. We've never been one, and we don't care to bother. But we're thinking you should, at the very least, be strong enough. We're strong enough to overcome any hesitation or doubt, yes? Oh, we're certain of something else, though. You definitely shouldn't be asking us this question, little king. You have a long path ahead of you, regardless of whether you're leading the organization you call Rhodes Island or following the guidance of the Sarkis souls. Oh, sorry. We forgot that the souls won't accept you, just like how they won't accept us. We're all different from each other. However, you'll understand at some point in the future that the passage of time is unbeatable. The King of Sarkis in our memories all walk the very same path in the end. Not me. I refuse to walk that path. Don't be too quick to refute us, Caudus. We did think it was a nice change having a young King of Sarkis, but it seems like you're chained to your fate. Though we're nonetheless full of expectations for you, a non-Sarkis king. A young King of Sarkis who is still growing and questioning her own blood. A never-before-seen King of Sarkis. What are you up to? We have no ill intentions. King of Sarkis, we don't dare to claim that we're wiser than you are, and we have nothing to teach you either. We only wish to extend an invitation. We seek an opportunity to thoroughly understand a unique individual. Ascalon, you'll understand when you've lived as long as we have. When something you've never seen before appears right before your eyes, how could you resist reaching out to it? O King of Sarkis, please grant... Wait. Please grant our penal... I thought that was a different word a second ago. Her... Enial... Definition. Lasting or existing for a long or apparently infinite time. Why don't they just say that? Why they gotta be fancy with their fucking words? Are we fighting the Damasti? A long-lived that's driven away by the... Okay, we don't need... I need to know what to do with the fucking thing.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。
Okay, so those
こん
glowing
なセ
ones
リフを
are the
一度言って
Damasti.
みたかったんだ。
I'm gonna do this. We're going to place.
Understood.
問題ないよ。即戦即決。
Picked out your bait yet?
加減はしますよ。
I just want to see what you do.
An improv from us.
I do not want you to break that. You know what?
Don't keep nothing to mask the scent of despair.
Once they break, I think I'll be fine.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
これで分かったでしょ。
Wait, what?
The concert, liberty and sunlight, all around us.
Let's put them 6 feet under.
Oh, she's
I
only a
know
single.
what to do. Don't
Never
order
mind.
me around. Don't keep me waiting. You can't hide your fear.
Flourish or perish.
There is no
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
I wasn't supposed to sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Oh, it can happen to them too. That's
Agony
crazy.
ever etched on our hearts.
That's crazy. That's kind of funny though.
Yielding is not an option.
That's funny as hell.
Got it. You didn't think. So this is what happens when you cross the line.
Fear not.
Don't keep bettering at your step.
Fear not.
I will protect us all.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
The concert may begin at any time.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Don't keep it. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Grief
This is
ever
crazy.
echoes in our souls.
Where do you wish to go?
There is no hesitating in battle.
Agony ever etched on our hearts.
Got it. Give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
Solidify.
was wasted. Don't tell me. She's gonna hold all of them.
It's my turn. Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
A solo to you.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
I know what
like
to do.
this.
Nothing
Fine.
can mask the scent of
It
despair.
may be a little slow, but
Fear not.
The
Fuck
concert may begin at any time. What would you... Ecstasy as bright as gold!
Agony, ever etched on our hearts. Fear not.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen, dude.
Vermin,
I'm prepared to fight.
your life is mine to protect.
I know what to do. Nothing can mask
They're all
the
a shared
scent of
consciousness,
despair.
right? So they're all sharing health.
This will be over soon.
Where do you wish to your lives now ignited?
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Don't. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
This will be over soon.
If you're really incapable of settling this, then let me handle it. Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue. The compass feel your own self, to your heart's content.
Your life is mine to protect.
I know what to do. You can't hide your fear.
I just know the moment I remove him, I'm gonna regret it.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop
Okay, so
like
both
that?
of them die. Alright, so what happens here? Another form? Do they combine into one? They get all the health back. Okay.
What would you like to hear?
Solidify.
It's like they're draining health, but I have so much going on in terms of health that it's not doing anything.
Alright, your attacks have no effect!
Grief.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Your lives now ignited.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
What's going on? Oh, they were floating. Okay.
If you really sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints
might work.
russet hue.
Your life is mine to protect.
The compass ecstasy as bright as gold.
This will be over soon.
Fear not.
do you wish to... I am Dublin.
Watch
Whoa!
the behind me.
Picked out your bait yet?
Solidify.
Thank God. I didn't even know that was gonna happen.
There is no... Your attack
I got lucky.
has no effect.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう
Yeah, that's it. He's gonna make it through.
Solidify.
Fuck!
There's
What
always a way to
happened?
correct a mistake. Don't let anger get the best of you.
Corrosion damage. Fuck this game, man. Fuck this game. Okay, so periodically releases a lifeline burst, which locks onto all allies on the field, and after a period of time deals arts damage to the targets and any allies adjacent to 4 tiles. You were somewhat useless this match. So what we're gonna do is we're going to find someone who can... I need a healer. Not you, you. You can handle corrosion damage, right? Yep.
How about a slice of lava cake before we head out? It was one of Mom's traditions. How about a slice of lava cake before... 罪なき人を巻き込まないように十分に準備して。
Picked out your bait yet?
これ以上は進ませません。ウォーニングアップはここまでだ。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
They put that there on purpose, man. Those boxes are literally like a crutch.
Your lives are mine to protect.
I know what to do. Better watch your step.
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。Understood. わかった。声に出すな。わかった。 volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles. Let's not stay too long.
War. A word I've met is endless burn. You needn't fear.
Don't keep me waiting. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
戦場は墓場よ。
Those particles have no place here. I'll send them away.
わかった。私の目を見て。
I wasn't supposed to act. Clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for career.
Flourish or perish.
I'm prepared this endless burn.
You can't hide your fear.
信号は安定。即戦即決。
いくらでも待つよ。遅れてね。
Your life is mine to protect.
Okay, so he's not gonna go after the. He's not gonna destroy
Your
the boxes, right?
Is mine to protect.
As long as they don't destroy the boxes in the back line, I should be fine.
I know what. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Your life is mine to protect.
Okay, cool. They don't touch the boxes.
If you're really branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom.
I'm prepared this endless burn. You needn't fear.
Wait, is the motherfucker out of range?
Your life is mine to protect.
All right.
Forward. Don't keep. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Where do you wish to go?
What am I misunderstanding here?
Yielding is not an option. Agony.
They wait until the second one comes? I didn't notice that before because it just arrived right where the other unit was.
Ever echoes in our souls.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
If your real branch and bone bear weeds,
Your lives now ignited.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if I got this right. Now it does say that that the corrosion damage builds on. We'll see if I made a mistake by putting them so close together.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
I'm prepared to fight.
This might be a mistake. We'll find out.
In our souls.
Don't keep nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Oh, they take too long. Okay, there we go.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Maybe the wrong skill.
Your life is mine to protect.
I am doublet.
No, no. She was able to handle it.
If your roots sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew, seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Don't think you can hide your fear. This will be over soon.
What's going on back there? What are you doing?
Understood.
That's fucking ass. That's ass. That's ass.
Fear not.
A solo. To you?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I know what to do. You can't hide your fear.
I'ma lose it. I'ma lose it.
Fortune and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. What you have sown is not necessarily wicked, so why lose heart?
Why lose heart? Because I want 3-star, not 2-star, 3-star. I lost one, so we starting over. Oh man, I gotta think because we already had 2 of them to deal with. And maybe it's not as crazy as I think it is. Hold on.
Take these weapons and tools. We need them.
It just caught me off guard.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
I'm listening.
Actually,
Grasp this tightly in your hand and run. Don't look back. I will take care of things here.
What audience have you picked for me?
War. Ever inevitable.
Kagen wa shimasu yo. Doko ni muka? Warming up はここまでだ。
Understood.
Flourish or perish?
You can't hide your fear.
Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
Shuの名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Grief ever echoes in our souls. Fear not.
An improv from us.
問題ないよ。信号誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
私の役目は刀を振るうこと。
Your life is mine to protect.
Don't keep nothing to mask the scent of despair.
War. A word I've not heard. Liberty and sunlight. All around us.
Yes, I'm listening. Grief ever echoing.
Listen. 問題ないよ。
Fear not.
いくらでも待つよ。
Your life is mine to protect.
Magma will dredge up Originium veins. Keep your distance.
Grief ever echoes in our soul.
Better watch your step.
Your life is mine to protect.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
All right.
Becoming
Your
too much
life
for him.
is mine to protect.
Don't keep better watch your step.
Yes, I'm listening. Let's begin.
Target marked.
Vermin.
わかった。声を出すな。
This will be over soon.
Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? I know what you can't hide your fear. Solidify. Solidify. Don't keep you can't hide your fear. Solidify. Solidify.
Please, trust in me.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Yielding is not an option.
I'm prepared to fight.
What would you feel your own self? Flesh and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins.
It's not far enough, I just wasted that.
This will be over soon. Don't you think you can't hide your fear? Solidify. Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Don't you better watch your step.
Moment of truth.
This will be over soon. I know what you better watch your step.
Initiation hidden mode enabled.
Solidify. It's my turn.
Understood.
Don't worry about me, Professor. I've scaled a lot more volcanoes than you can
All right.
Come on, hurry up, finish her.
I know what to do. Don't order me around. Don't try to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
This time, we can make up for the missing data in the last report.
That's fine.
There is no hesitating in battle.
Please, trust in me.
I'll plant you into the soil. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. Forward.
I'm prepared for this endless burn. You needn't fear.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Let us
Better sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
This will be over soon. This will be over soon.
A solo. To you.
I know where. Better sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Solidify.
The concert may begin at any... Understood! I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Solidify.
The liberty and sunlight all around us.
He does it twice? Oh my god, man. Alright, chat. I don't want you guys to judge me. I am getting a little tilted. So, I am
Ho una
done.
visuale chiara sull'obiettivo della missione. Avvistamento confermato.
Who else don't I need like that? I haven't been using Telopsis. Let's throw...
Leave it to me, Doctor.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap?
I'm gonna feel like this is cheating when it's over.
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かまとめてかかってきやがれ。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。
Fortune and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. What you have sown is not necessarily wicked, so why lose heart?
What blocks the way, I will burn through.
これ以上は進ませません。
I'm going to sit here as long as it takes in order to complete this. I don't care if it's an all-day fucking stream.
will protect us all.
Don't keep me. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Flourish or perish.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを。
Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
Engaging. Finally, Amiya?
Le tue ultime parole? Non mi interessano comunque. Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
信号は安定。いつ問題な。これで分かったでしょ。信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Your lives are mine.
Your life is mine to protect.
I know what to do. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
So that's our target? That all you got? Finally, Amiya?
Fear not.
Volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Engaging.
Flurry!
Standing by.
Where do you wish to go? Fear not the firelight. Where do you wish to go?
Fear not.
I know what to do. Better watch your step.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto. Qui non è successo niente. Assumo le posizioni designate.
Your life is mine to protect.
Qui non è successo niente.
Those particles have no place here. I'll send them away.
Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
Fear not.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
I know what to do. You can't hide your fear.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
So that's our target?
Flurry!
Standing by.
Your life is mine to protect.
Don't keep me waiting. I know what. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
That all you got? Standing by.
An improv from us.
Agony ever etched on our hearts.
問題ないよ。
There is no hesitating in battle.
Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
I wasn't supposed to. Clear skies for liberty and sunlight all around us.
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Fear not. Your life is mine to protect.
Monday night, young.
All right.
Forward.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
Monday night, 即戦即決.
Your life is mine to protect. Fear not.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Hai un problema da risolvere?
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Assumo le posizioni designate.
If you're really... I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Solidify.
Fear not.
Your lives are mine to protect.
The concert may begin. Suffering will come to rest.
Your life is mine to protect.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
Solidify.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Where do you wish to go?
Hai un problema da risolvere? Le tue ultime parole? Non mi interessano comunque. Assumo le posizioni designate.
Engaging.
I wasn't supposed to sow the mountains when some...
You can't hide your fear.
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Finally. Am I up? Finally. Am I up?
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
I fucked up.
Hai un problema da risolvere? Qui non è successo niente. Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
Who died? Who died? Where? What happened? Got it. Her. Okay.
This will be over soon.
Don't ever sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Engaging. That all you got? Standing by.
Hai un problema da risolvere?
Your lives are mine to protect.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Assumo le posizioni designate.
So that's our target? Fight or flee, it's no use! Standing by.
Where do you wish to fear not the firelight?
Don't. Better watch your step.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I wasn't clear skies for Qingming, rain clouds for Guyu.
Hai un problema da questo ti farà tacere. Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
Mission accomplished.
I don't know if I can do that without those units. I don't know if I can do that without those units, bro. I don't know if I could do that without those units. I'm gonna try again after we continue the story because I'm very curious if I can do it without those units. What are you looking at? At your King of Sarkas, Banshee. You're facing Amiya. I advise you to carefully consider your actions. And you should do away with the curses in your hands. Relax, they've already won. I'm grateful for your earlier exchanges, Dematsty. I have a clear understanding of your methods now. The King of Sarkas couldn't have possibly lost to our clone that had already been fried near to a crisp by a Draco's flames. Oh, yeah. But we're glad to have experienced something new for the first time in such a long time. It's been ages since we've seen anything that has brought us to even a speck of excitement. Be proud of yourself, Banshee. You've convinced us, and we'll be more than happy to keep this new possibility of yours. Though, we're still not very optimistic about the direction of this possibility is heading. But to us, time and patience are two things that we have more than plenty of. We will meet again at the next finish line. Where are you going next? We've never gone anywhere on purpose. We merely wander the land. You mentioned before, Dematsty, but you pretty much exhausted all possibilities. Yes. And there remains uncharted territory for you. But there remains uncharted territory for you. Oh? Everything on this great land is constantly evolving, while you stayed just as you have always been, imitating the fruits of evolution. Imitating the fruits of evolution. Yeah, imitating. Yes, you've never gone anywhere, and yet you're already complete. So of course, there could be no progress in something you've already been... Whoa. So of course, there could be no progress in something that's already been completed. How persuasively provocative. And what do you suggest? You've already guessed it. Heralding our deaths. You do live up to your name, Banshee. I think that was Banshee, but they kind of fucked up there. From death comes new life. Indeed. We've never tried this before. We just bid goodbye to a friend at a place not far from here. She said that she would rather give up living than let life wash over her. Golding. Okay, Golding. We felt her emotions and saw her determination. She claimed it was the choice of a coward, but we felt something else. We could barely put it into words. But now we know that it also took a certain kind of courage. A kind of courage we've never considered before. Well, alright, Banshee, we admit it. We've begun looking forward to this. This might just be an innocuous? Not harmful. An innocuous scheme of yours, a clumsy method of ridding yourself of an enemy. But that doesn't matter to us. Or maybe the souls are merely borrowing your voice to provoke us. Banshee, I think it was a translation issue. I think it means the same thing. I don't think it's wrong. I just think they probably put the wrong translation there. Need me to help you? How about you leave us with some decency? Though you ought to sound like the death knell for us, huh? I don't know what that means. You sure are tenacious. You sure are a tenacious and brave bunch. Celebrate your victory. Fuck, I clicked it. This can't be your full power. What are you... What? Are you not entertained, Doctor of Rhodes Island? Or maybe that's unnecessary. Maybe we actually understood you on a level beyond your worst estimates. Relax, Doctor. Your ship's onboarding inspection is not as easy as it seems to slip through. All right, goodbye, all. What are you planning? What else can we do with our broken body? We've stayed in our original form for long enough. God, these pictures of Amiya are so good. Why can't we have this outfit with her? Why are they like these images are fucking fire of her. Tiny Kingdom Sarkas, where will you go next? Where will you bring these people who trust you, follow you, and protect you? Will you do as... Oh man, I forgot his actual name. Starts with a P. Patriot. Will you do as Patriot prophesized and enslaved everything across the lands? Or will you prove that it is only us who have been bound too deeply by the chains of history? Evolution, a tricky word indeed, implying an inevitable progress, though it may not be. But no matter, you will find your path, and us as well. Yeah, I remembered it. I remembered it. He dissipated. No, the Damasty won't die. Damasty won't die. His other, more complete and stronger self is probably just around the corner. This is a typical tactic of his. To have the prey let down its guard and then come in for the kill. A bone whistle. How can this be? Logo sees the bone whistle as a lamentable tradition of the royal court and has always refused to sound it as his predecessors have done. But this is indeed a bone whistle. Slow down. From the Master of Knells. The Damasty cluster is dying. It's actually dying? The elegy has sounded. The bone whistle done wailing. I serve as a witness to a Sarkis, the Damasty, and its cluster. From death comes new life. A bone whistle. How long has it been since we've had the Lord of Banshees grace our court to sound the bone whistle? The Damasty cluster has died. Fret not, the Damasty has only encountered a minor setback. He'll soon... No, what I mean is every Damasty fragment is simultaneously decaying. The Damasty dies, and our long-lasting royal court will collapse. How interesting. I think that he himself never imagined that it would end like this. How should I describe it? A split into halves? Or the birth of two new lives? Huh? The ancient Damasty no longer exists. And two newborn Damasty have appeared in it. Oh, shit. Okay. And two newborn Damasty have appeared in this world. Sand in nature is regarded as the final state of all things. No matter how strong a boulder may be, it turns to dust at the end of time. But then again, sin may also hold the possibility of starting a cycle of reincarnation anew. Calls it, your wounds are still healing. Move another inch and I'll tell Shining. I'm already fine, for the most part. An old friend might locate us soon. No, I should say a new friend now. I won't want to meet any of your old or new friends. There's good news and bad news. Pick one. Wait, I sure am tired. Why did I think you would be up for a stupid game? The bad news is, give me the good news. The bad news is that we didn't find the entrance to the Sarkis supply route in Brentwood. There was no underground tunnel at all, but there was a passage used for inspections. Wait, you, huh? I said give me the good news. Shining. I like to hear positive news sometimes as well, Closure. The good news is we managed to get in touch with the doctor. Thank you for your assistance, Duke. Okay, they did establish communication with them. Well, met up with them, I guess. Thank you for your assistance, Duke Windermere. We've managed to reestablish our communication channels. The refugees we've brought have all boarded the ship. They'll be under Duke of Windermere's protection for the time being. Oh my god, she's fucking hot. I should be the one thanking you, Rhodes Island. You've helped the townspeople of Norport Borough escape a disaster. Not all of them, but it's enough. Protecting the people is what we, those who bear the title of Duke, ought to do. And you even saved my daughter. She was just bawling in her room earlier. Mom, I can guess what you've all been through the last couple of days. But Delphine, perhaps you come to better understand how those in power should wield authority. If I may be so bold, Your Grace, how are you planning to use your power? After witnessing the fate of the Steam Knights, I'm not sure. I had to make a strategic decision, daughter of Montague. You may call it a plot. I won't deny I signed my name on the Steam Knights' orders. But to decide the future of this country is exactly our duty. Duty? Yes, Miss Vina. Duty. You understand why I'm addressing you that way? Of course. If you excuse us, Your Grace, for now, I would rather be with my friends. As you please. Now then, Doctor of Rhodes Island, I believe we can't avoid discussing the object your operator is using. The object your operator is using. Is it talking about the sword? Or is it talking... What? Is this the name of the sword? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I knew it wasn't my imagination. Anyway, it's impossible to ignore her and the sword she's carrying. Delphine told me about your deal with her. Even though there were some twists and turns in between, I'm sure that deal remains valid. Don't tell me you're becoming a supporter of Rhodes Island. Of course. I promise you that for now, I'll act as if nothing happened. We can talk this out slowly. We'll return to my limousine. Cater didn't get on the ship. He left with a bunch of people. And Hannah? She's still in her room and refuses to come out. Let's get her something to eat. She's barely had a decent meal in Norport. Yeah. What are you burning? Burnt drafts? Notes I saved for writing inspiration? But I forgot where I dropped my memoir notebook. Siege, you don't need it, do you? We don't need it anymore. Sure. Siege, what? Are you crying? No, I just... Heavy tears roll down Siege's cheeks. While Morgan and Dagda are both stunned in their common consensus. Vina has never shed a tear before. On the deck of this high-speed battleship, the Victorian sun is still slowly rising, sweeping the haze and evaporating in the mist from last night. This youth called Vina, with her back to the sun, is expressing her emotions without a word. I just got ash in my eyes. Oh, that's, yeah. Norport will return to her old self. The people are still there after all. We'll get our old lives back eventually. We just need patience. A little more of it. Vina, the war is going to end, right?
victory.
It's not over. We got another one, right? Yep. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like a heavy. Right. Guys, if you've been enjoying this stream, make sure you hit that like button. We got 81 people in here. Come on, you can help me out with a like, right? You can help me out with a like. It's not that crazy. You just hit a little thumbs up button, you know? A thumbs up button. It's not that crazy, right? Kind of breaking my heart over here. I'm sitting here reading y'all a storybook and I ain't got just like, please, please. All right. Thank you, Dark. This is gonna be a huge piece to end on, right? Good night, my John. Thank you for coming through. The catastrophe cloud in the sky has not yet dissipated. Should you take off your gloves, you would be able to feel the originium dust in the air scratching the palm of your hand. The undead king sits atop his throne, casting his eyes across his army. The undead's army will not be shaken. The undead's army will not... Wow. The undead's army will not show weakness. They pass through the storm beyond injuries and over the carcasses of compatriots and enemies alike. Sarkis continue to march. Until the enemies of the undead king are completely crushed, they have no right to stop. They are war itself. Your Grace, we've sustained heavy losses. Nearly a third of the high-speed battleships in the Vanguard squadron have been incapacitated. We're trying to turn the situation around, but the outlook isn't positive. That violent catastrophe just slammed into our front line all of a sudden. It's very difficult for us to conduct standard operations in these high-density Originium zones, and the exposed active Originium clusters greatly limit the maneuverability of our high-speed battleships. But the Sarkis forces don't seem to be affected much. They don't care at all. Most of them are already infected. The undead's troops are also fielding some witchcraft contraptions we've never seen before. The chaotic fissures they spew out are tricky to deal with. We're still looking for countermeasures. Hold the line. Have the artillery in the rear lay suppressive fire and open up a gap to the east. It shall be done, my lord. No mercy for poor Windermere, eh? Duke Wellington? She just bailed out of... Okay. Fuck. My eyes are like reading other words than what's actually on the screen. Holy fuck. She just bailed out the fleet we sent to claim our plaything. And you're going to repay the favor by driving the Sarkis onto her turf? I don't remember giving you permission to tap into my communications caster. Stiff as always, aren't you? I will remind Windermere to take adequate preparations. After all, we're still Victorians. I know what you're after, old Wellington. You're getting ahead of yourself. Next time, I hope you find a more appropriate manner in exchanging ideas with me. I just realized we didn't fight her. And I thought we were going to at the end of this. Your Grace, you shouldn't continue standing on the deck like this. Though we're a fair distance away from where the catastrophe struck, the dust can't be good for your health. This is my duty, Your Royal Highness Eblana. You're always worthy of my trust. Those two siblings are being extremely cautious. This is not the full extent of the shards. We fought her in the Reed event. Why fight her again? We need to kill the bitch. No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. This is not the full extent of the shard's might. They either don't want us to know that they haven't fully mastered the storm's power, or they're waiting for a better opportunity. The storm should have belonged to Victoria alone, but now we'll be the first to face it. I hear the officers murmuring amongst themselves nervously, Your Grace, but you don't seem flustered. I don't know what you're talking about, Comey, but okay. Oh, okay, got it. The trailers and stuff for after I'm done. Okay, thank you. If anything, you seem to be rather excited. Indeed, milady, I won't deny it. This battlefield commands fear and respect. When is the last time I faced an enemy like this since Gaul VX Vanguard? We've long been ready for this. Regardless of those whose hand it is. Oh my Jesus Christ. Regardless of whose hand it's in, the storm will only serve to wash away hesitation and weakness from the Taurans, and it shall temper our young troops. I can see him, the undead king. Let us drop all pretense and face each other in battle. The Taurans will not be stopped here. Our rage is no less than yours. Your Royal Highness Eblana, I shall secure a future for you and the Tauran people, my faithful Duke. Very soon, the final chapter will be written. I'm surprised she had very little involvement in this chapter. I'm pretty sure that's going to change soon, though, because she's just been sitting like crazy, man. You're right, Baki. They literally didn't push forward too much in the terms of the overall story. Lady Ermengrande? Yeah. Welcome, Lady Ermengrande. With your arrival comes the goodwill of the Lynches. We'll never forget, at the moment the Sarkaz needed unity oh, Jesus Christ, slow down. At the moment, the Sarkaz needed unity the most. The Lynches choose to leave their library and stand at our side. Oh, her. Oh my Jesus Christ. We about to fight some baddies in here in the next chapter. Oh my God. No need to be so formal, Your Highness. I'm simply an observer. But you still brought us a gift, and the soldiers on the front lines will put it to good use. It is but a trifling trick to play with the fissures. The Lynch's mastery over the dimensional space transcends most people's cognition. Naturally, unlike your people who have always been in Kazdel, we Lynches are keen on self-preservation. Always looking for a place to hide our phylactery? Phylactery? The fuck does that mean? A small leather box containing Hebrew text on vellum. Don't know what that is. Worn by Jewish men. Wait, they can't. Is this the same thing? Yeah. Worn by Jewish men at morning prayer as a reminder to keep the law. Huh. But the Lynch's throne has never been removed from the royal court's chamber. We appreciate your highness's thoughtfulness. I assume you know that Khalsit paid me a visit on my way here. She tried hard to convince me not to take your side. The young master of Eligyek? God, I can't say it. Elegiac. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Whatever. Yeah, that's a weird word. It's fighting alongside them. I've heard the teacher say before that the Banshee's strength is not to be overlooked. That's gonna bother me later. Dame, or hopefully I forget. Dame Chaotik claimed that the war you and the Regent started will only push these lands into irreversible disorder and strife. These things are only temporary. We have no choice but to endure. This is the only way that the consensus needed for solidarity can be built. Want to know the funniest thing? What the funniest thing is, Your Highness? Your words sound just like hers. You both call for unity. You both tell me that this is the only way to avert the impending calamity, Chaotik. Then why do you two stand in opposition? Perhaps because we're both in a hurry. Rest assured, as a messenger of the Lynch King's court, I didn't make any promises to Dame Chaotik. Just like how I haven't made any promises with you. We Lynches are never in a hurry to pick a side for ourselves, of course. These languishing pains and broken hearts, at long last, they will eventually have a home to return to. Not much longer now. Amiya, will you be able to find that path? And that's how they end it. And there's probably going to be a huge bunch of text with a crazy thing at the end that's going to keep me engaged after this. Watch. Chapter 2, end. And then there's going to be more text at the end. I'm just calling it. It's not just going to end there, is it? It's not. It never does. Damn those officers. They rather bring along a tusk beast than us. Who the hell does he think he is? Back in the days, before I got sick, he didn't even dare to look me in the eyes. Damn it. Damn it all. This bloody Euripathy. I'd rather go without those Rhodes Island people's inhibitors and blow up in a cloud of iridium dust over in Norport. At least, I'd be able to give those freeloading bastards a faceful. They get a good taste of what I'm going through. That Goddess gave me an inhibitor too. These bloody pills aren't gonna save shit. I'm done for. I can't leave this place. My life isn't worth a damn thing. What's the point of crawling out of what's the point of but they just say oh. What's the point in crawling out of Norport? These damn crystals, these damn iridium crystals in my body. Run me through, damn it. Run me through already. The infected citizen angrily scratches at the iridium crystals on his arm as if crushing them would make everything go back to normal. Severe pain rips him. Oh my god. Severe pain rips through him, and the newly infected person gasps for breath. He is overwhelmed by the pain that, I don't know why, but the scene in Infield just popped up in my head where the girl's laying down and she's just experiencing Euripathy for the very first time with all, like, not for the first time. She's deep into Euripathy, and you're breaking it to her, I think it was her brother, that she's dying. Like, I don't know why this scene just popped that in my head. That had just become familiar to him, and a mixture of tears and sweat rolls down his cheeks. He lies on his back in a patch of mud. Before his eyes, the sun has risen to its zenith. Before he closes his eyes, a strand of pink hair suddenly breaks into his vision. Oh, you've been gone for a while, Percival. This is no place to be sunbathing, sir. The mud's going to get in your clothes. Get away from me. I'm an infected. I might explode any minute now. If I had to guess, I don't think you've had Euripathy for more than a week. Everyone just looks at you for the first few days. Shock and denial, pain and guilt, anger and depression. In the end, they have no choice but to accept that they're a miserable, helpless lot. The hell do you know? You're also an infected. What's so strange about that? You're also an infected, but you look so... Wait, I've seen you before. Hello, sir. My name is Percival, and I'm the doorman of the Sunset Street Hotel. It's a shame, but it seems you don't have much luggage for me to carry. No, I'm into Norport. Now, that is awfully quaint. Wait, what's happening here? I was with the mounted police for quite a few years, Miss Percival. I've been involved in a number of cases, some of which involved the infected as well. I should have thought twice about how I treated them back then. Now I'm one of them. I've heard of an organization whose activities have reached even the doors of Londinium. If I remember properly, they were called... I know where this is going. Percival, what are you doing here? Oh, Red. I found infected on the side of the road. Must have been one of those people. It's Reunion. Must have been one of those people thrown here by the Duke of Windermere. Another one? Truth be told, Percival, had you not sent out the news that the separation sequence between Norport and Londinium was underway, the fate of these infected people might have been even more miserable. I've been a sharp one, quite proud of it. Thanks to you figuring it out, you even managed to hide our comms as a Londinium public broadcast. You should be glad I have a good habit of turning into the radio. It's not as easy as you make it sound. I had to dismantle the... She's the reason it was missing? It's not as easy as you make it sound. I had to dismantle the communication station in the hotel before I could finally find a place to pass on the news. Rhodes Island, that Delphine lady, did get the short end of the stick as a result. Who exactly are you people? Have you ever heard of Reunion? I called it. Reunion. Did you just say? I called it, my guy. I knew it's going in that direction. Whoa, the whole gang's here. Well done, Percival. We've taken in a number of infected persons along the way, and they're doing much better than we initially expected. I'm a little excited now, so I'm going to be a little shaky. Red was doing most of the hard work. I've pretty much just been slacking off. And though I don't want to admit it, Rhodes Island also played a big part. Rhodes Island, so they're here too. Reunion. I know what you people have done. What kind of disaster are you trying to invite upon Victoria this time? You have the wrong idea, sir. We're the ones who gathered the debris from the ashes of the previous reunion. But we are no longer what we used to be. We will not abandon the name nor the sins it carries. We must remember our past mistakes, but must also set out once more to prove ourselves to the infected. The new reunion no longer needs a leader. We've traveled across several countries fighting side by side with infected peoples who see themselves as our comrades. What exactly are you trying to do? Medicine and compassion cannot help the infected in a way that matters, but solidarity and strength can. Sir, the infected have no country of their own, so the new reunion shall be where they belong. Interested in joining us? Where is she? I was just thinking, she said her name just as I was thinking it. Tallulah, what are you looking at? There she is. The lingering catastrophe cloud. The shard has been activated. There's going to be a lot more infected soon. I also have a message for you, Tallulah. I saw a Draco who wielded purple flames. Did you now? Percival, I often find myself thinking these days. Indeed, there's a certain kind of person that seems naturally born to make waves. They will claim to be their catalysts, leaders, and creators. In a sense, they tend to find success, but I would never call them winners. I refuse to accept that everything they've made deserves to enter the annals of history. I refuse to accept it. What is she saying? Oh, it would end there. It sounded like she was back at it again. I don't trust this Tallulah either. Guys, after long last, we have finally made it to chapter 13. At long last, we have finally made it to chapter 13. We went all the way from the fucking beginning. And we're finally here. We got one more chapter, which we will complete before 14 releases. And we also have that Babel chapter coming out. So now we're going to take a look at some trailers for the next one. All right. Wait, isn't this for the current chapter? The one that we just saw? Yeah, this. Okay, because I have context now. Okay. So you want me to watch it again now that I have context? I didn't realize this was the chapter where they released Inez. The Damasty. I've witnessed every destruction, every hope. It's talking about the Damasty. Our duty is far from over. Okay. Okay, those are skins. We don't need those now. And the next thing, you want me to watch the trailer for this one, the animated one.
見慣れた風景は想像よりもずっと簡単に変わってしまいます。授けられた冠がまとう重ねられた選択と捧げられた信念の重み、終わりのない痛み
She was dying there.
どのような真実も現実も
And this was the end.
見つめ続けます。
Okay.
アークナイツ新章
Yeah, now that okay. See, why do they do that? Like, they give us these trailers and they don't include them in the game. So we're just here. Okay, we're going to watch the chapter 13 stuff now. I think Baki just sent me something too. Yeah, okay. Baki just sent me the same things. Also, this is Bomb Frost, same thing. And the Comey, same thing. Okay. We're going to watch through all these. Miracle rather. She looks kind of cool. Porter, yeah.
憎しみで凝り固まった勝利に身を捧げる以外に選択肢はない。だが本来そうあるべきではないはずだ。俺は絶対に俺たちの自由な未来を諦めない。
This is going to be very interesting. Did I get that one? I don't think I got it. Both of them look good. Is that fucking Dorothy? Holy shit. I don't think I got that one. Yeah, I should have got this one. Holy shit, it looks good. And this is Dorothy, right? Yeah, Dorothy. No way. Oh, I thought that was okay. Oh my God, my heart just suddenly dropped. I thought. Never mind. You thought it was Tallulah. Oh.
認めません。犠牲の意味がないことを、祈りが届かないことを、未来が悲観と定感で作られることを。アークナイツ新章悪鳥下流。私悪鳥アークナイツ新章悪。
What is going on?
超下流。私たちの強さを信じています。
Oh my God, I need this now, bro. I need this now.
サルカズの歴史とは戦争史そのものだ。なんとも嘆かわしい事実であるが、俺はそれをごまかすつもりはない。だが、それが全てでもない。サルカズの泣き、笑い、ささやかな幸せで満たされる。憎しみの連鎖が断ち切りがたくとも。アークナイツ新章悪鳥下流。行くんだ。俺たちは故郷へ。
Guys, we're finally fucking here. We're finally at chapter 13. I can't fucking wait, dude. Okay, so what we're probably gonna do today is the 11th. I'm probably gonna start around the same time I always start, Friday the 30th, assuming nothing is happening on that day. All right. We're going to take a nice 2-week break, 3-week break, and then on the 30th on a Friday, we're going. You have lore for me? Is it relevant to now, or is it something that will make more sense when we're about to start 13? But yeah, Friday the 30th, mark your calendars. Unless something crazy starts, I'm not changing that date. We have one chapter left, and then I can keep up with the fucking, oh, that's going to be great. I can keep up with the game now. When the new story chapter drops, I can just play the new story chapter. That's gonna be great. Send it. Go ahead and send it to me, Baki, because I'm not ready to get off stream yet. That's her module? That's sick as shit. Okay, I don't really care for this. Oh, you got some text for me too. Okay. Expand. Okay. First, there are a few indistinct silhouettes. Soon, a dazzling light. Gradually, the light grows distant and rises to the sky, leaving behind bright blotches. Not long after, these points of light themselves. I wish I could just make this bigger, man. This sucks. Yeah, this sucks. Let me download it. What? I just want to close it. Why is it like this, man? Moment of... Okay, it is like that. Okay, cool. Let me make it bigger. If I can. Zoom. Control plus. All right. Not long after these points of light themselves speed far away, and all that remains is meaningless jet black. You remember those blotches are celestial bodies, every one. You remember the home of the stars is called the cosmos. Then immediately, your sight abruptly grows clear. Sleek metal, a sealed room. A clear window forms your third eye. A clear window forms your third eye through the window. You gaze at a colossal gray sphere. And in the center of that mega structure. See, I've already lost where I was. That mega structure. No normal mind could comprehend. It quietly awaits its birth father. You suddenly feel a kind of movement. A fluid wets your vision. You begin to seek this emotion's root. You see a child's birth. It is your child, a brand new fate, a soul entrusted. But against that yawning megastructure, how insignificant a life of such minuscule proportions it is. You return to the now, a gaze at those engineering ships, big and small. You, the mathematician, quickly make a ridiculous comparison. Even the smallest ship among them is 1,000 times larger than an infant of mankind. But you have all done it. This is confusing. I'm not even going to hold you. Starting from the antiquity of antiquity, starting with fire or a hunt, you have come all the way to today. You are immensely proud. By some mysterious mechanism, you feel this pride as if it's yours, upon which more information pours into your mind. You remember your own identity. You realize that you're the designer of an artificial satellite. And after such a long journey in subspace, you finally greet the moment of its completion with your own eyes. Honor, wealth, family, ideals, such vocabulary flickers, elusive, hovers, dissipates. And in the end, there is left one and only one. Future. What do you see? I might be going crazy right now. This is insane. This sounds like some infield shit. Future, what did you see? Hey, respond, hey. All present lapse into silence. A young woman to the side wells with urgency. Examine his brain. I told you we shouldn't have been so hasty. Is this talking about the doctor? We only just set up protocol channels to the database comms. This is only our first recorded successful transmission. I'm sorry. Wait, what are you saying? I mean, I never used to be so fond of your planetary engineers. I always felt your work was all style, no substance, but I saw it. I saw your past. I shared in your past. I felt your emotions. It was like, oh God, it was like nothing else. You, yes, I felt you reminisce like an ordinary father about your children and your home. I saw that artificial moon, astonishing as anything. And the sensation, it's beyond all imagination. We've done it. Once again, everyone is silent. So the one to break the silence is fairly young. Red-haired lady. Will it record our epoch? Our epoch? What does that mean? I know the word. I just don't remember what it means. Did I spell it right? Because that's not right. No, I didn't spell it right. A period of time in history or a person's life. Typically one marked by noble events or particular characteristics. In the epochs to come. As an omnibus of idiocy, I assume someone responds thoughtlessly. We've had quite enough ourselves, but from here on out, none of them will ever find another excuse to embellish history. Have a little more faith in mankind, friend, says another elderly who sits down and shuffles herself into a comfortable position. We've drawn enough lessons already. Our progeny won't be repeating our blunders. I'm trying to slow down because I don't really understand what's going on, but I really just don't fucking know. Some chuckle bitterly. It is, of course, no more than a beautiful wish. So we've definitely succeeded. Project DWDB 221E. Yep. Has borne fruit so quickly. My God, with no warning, a curly-haired person springs to his feet. Are we always going to call it DWDB 221E? I know this is... Wait. I know project numbering allows regulation format or follows a regulation format. Cold nomenclature. I don't know what that means, but I'm not looking it up this time. Just like with Calcit. But our work deserves a more dignified official name. Once again, the ensuring silence is now an awkward one. How about the Black Crown? In terms of... What were they talking about? At first, I thought they were talking about Amiya. Then I thought they were talking about the Doctor. Now I'm thinking Amiya again. How about the Black Crown in terms of the initiative, visual impression of parts of its appearance? It does resemble a crown after all. Not a fan. That one sounds like some boring historical drama. In that case, the elderly woman interrupts her subordinates before they embroil themselves in another endless dispute. She gazes out at the stars beyond the window. Some unwelcome information is arriving, but humanity will ultimately overcome this hardship. just as it has countless times before. I have a proposal. We shall call it Civilite Eternia? I skipped a line? I don't know what I skipped. but oh, this. I skipped this. Once again, he throws out the proposal he hadn't relented on for more than half a year now. I want to call it destiny, or maybe truth of the world. The ensuing silence is now an awkward one, and I skipped all the way to this, didn't I? Yeah, okay, I see it now. Civilite Eternia. This looks fucking familiar, but I have no idea what it is. It had to be something that was mentioned and then just kept going, and I just kept going with the story because I don't know what this is. Civilite Eternia. But where did I see this name before this? Eterna. Yeah, Eterna. Sorry. A small Lone Trail. Okay, there we go. All enemies take 150 true damage. That's crazy. But Amiya doesn't have a... Like, they mention this crown over and over again, but she has not... Okay. 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 Nothing more than this. Don't tell me anything else. Well, this is all gonna be figured out next chapter, right? Like, remember how Amiya looked when she fought Patriot? Oh shit, yeah. She did. I forgot all about that crown situation. Consists of various zones. Before we start, please familiarize yourself with some of the more common types. You can zoom in. The first off is a hunting zone. I'll now guide you through your first hunt. I've also compiled all the infield related lore from IS4. Do you still plan on doing this at some point yourself? Yes. It's a sunny day. At other times, we might encounter adverse weather that have various effects on operators, local wildlife, the environment, or resources. Brother, I'm so excited for this next chapter. Let's make our preparations. Okay, so they're giving me units to work with. Here we can view some of the change assignments for the operators, aiding items and build out constructs. Note that the operators will need energy drinks to operate in... Oh, man. So they didn't change that. I'll be waiting for you at the goal line. Oh, fuck, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna try...
Relax, Doctor. We will complete this operation in no time.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Leave this area to me.
Finally here. We don't have time to waste. Let's get straight to hunting drills. Hold on, should we prepare anything beforehand? Don't worry, this will be easy. We just have to find something edible. And I'll help out too. We'll leave it to you then. Alright, follow me. encounter all sorts of strange creatures. This is a permanent mode now, right? Because it's 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna be able to do this entire thing. We'll encounter all sorts of strange creatures on Rhodes Island soil. Fuck, there's still no button to look back. Okay, big guy, I'll take care of it. Okay, he's gonna get into vision and she's gonna fight him. This one can't be eaten. Most of the creatures here are rather aggressive. They'll attack us if we get too close. They're just... I found some Hypergryph tracks over here. Feed the creature and damn. Let's go in together. Then they go running. And then they're gonna put another unit over there. They're just not even trying to run. Oh, I can still, okay.
Copy.
I did not mean to do that.
Your orders?
I'll do my best.
Damn. That sucks for you.
Mission accomplished. We won? Thank goodness for that.
Use some energy drinks. We can use food and ingredients to make energy drinks. But you've chosen the ingredients, pour them to the energy. Okay, bottles automatically refill once you've made enough energy drinks and become available to operators immediately. Put them in auto and prepare now. Now we have another bottle of energy drink. This is our next destination. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock. Love you guys. I gotta go. Next time you see me stream Arknights on YouTube, we'll be playing the next chapter. I might stream the game on Twitch though and play some extra stuff. And yeah, thank you for coming through. Love you guys. Thank you, Komi, for the 10 memberships. Thank you for you all being here. We reached 100 viewers at one point during the stream. I appreciate you guys. Next is the big one, all right? Next is the big one. I appreciate you guys. Love you. You all have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Peace out, everyone.